God bless you, and welcome to the Community Shall Be Restored television show. I'm your host, Prophet Cedric Banks, along with
Prophet Donetta Banks.
Got a great show for you today. Great show for you today. And we're here today, right here on my right. We have a wonderful guest here doing some great things out in the community. Got some great resources for you today that can definitely be a blessing to your life. I'm just going to let her introduce herself, and welcome to the Community Shall Be Restored.
My name is Sonya Vinson, that's V as in Victor, I-N-S-O-N. I am the Community School Site Coordinator at Mason Academy in the heart of Detroit, Michigan. I'm employed by Southwest Solutions, where I go into the community and I bring in programs and resources, whatever the principal needs for our families as well as the community. So I get to be a blessing each and every single day. I fall under the umbrella of the early childhood development at Southwest Solutions. The community school site coordinators are placed in some of the schools like Mason Academy, Harms, Western, Cody, Bagley, and many others. So we're here to make a difference. It doesn't happen overnight, but we're here to make a difference in your schools and in your community. I'd just like to share some of the resources and events coming up. First of all, at Mason Academy on June 1st, which is Thursday, we are having a one-day event from 2 to 3:30 in the afternoon, where gleaners will be distributing 30 to 40 pounds of food for up to 100 families.
Wow.
So again, Southwest Solutions has partnered with Gleaners Distribution, and again, that will be June 1st from 2 o'clock to 3:30 p.m. one-day event at Mason Academy at 19955 Fenelon in Detroit. It's a one-day event where 30 to 40 pounds of food for up to 100 families. It's first come, first serve. So feel free to come out.
Now, they're going to be giving out 100 pounds of food?
No, 30 to 40 pounds.
30 to 40?
For up to 100 families.
Up to 100 families, 30 to 40 pounds?
Yes.
Okay, 30 to 40 pounds, up to 30 to 40 pounds each family?
Each family.
Okay, that's a lot of food.
That's a lot of food.
Now, do I have to live in that district, or can I, what if I'm on the west side of Detroit, can I come get some food? How did that go?
It is open to everyone. Again, it's first come, first serve.
Okay.
It is not income based. Again, just make sure that it's just one thing of food or packet of food or box of food or bag of food per family.
Okay.
So you'll get your meat, your proteins, your fresh vegetables, your perishables, fruits and vegetables, maybe a little sweet stuff for those of you that have a sweet tooth. But again, it's for anyone. We cannot turn anyone away, but once the food is gone, it's gone. But again, that's June 1st on a Thursday from 2 to 3:30 at Mason Academy. Now that's just one event. This Thursday, beginning this Thursday, which I believe is April 27th, I could be wrong, this Thursday at Mason Academy, which is open for the community, we're going to have the Youth Connection I2D2 program, where it's fun, it's fitness, you'll win prizes. It's for the next 6 weeks from April 27th, Thursdays only, from 4 to 5, free of charge up until June 1st. Free for the families. We'll be making smoothies, healthy snacks, teaching you how to make healthy choices. There will be fun and fitness. Again, this Thursday through June 1st, free for all, hustle, Zumba classes, free of charge. Feel free to come. Register at Mason Academy. Ask for me, Sonya Vinson, your community school site coordinator, and I also have other resources.
Now, this Thursday, they're going to have the hustle classes and Zumba classes too?
The very first day will be orientation. There will be a little physical activity, basically taking a pre-test to find out what you know about sugary snacks and all of that, and decreasing your screen time with the tablets and cell phones. So that will be the orientation. Again, free of charge. And then after that, the remaining weeks, we'll get into the hustle classes, the Zumba classes, physical activity, and there will be prizes as well.
Now, where will these hustle classes be held at?
They'll be held at Mason Academy for the next 6 weeks on Thursday from 4 to 5 p.m. in our gym at the school. Again, it's free for all. All ages are welcome.
Oh, that's outstanding. Yeah, that's just definitely outstanding. Now, I know how Gleaners give out some good food. They just give out some good food.
Absolutely.
I've been knowing about them for years. They just give out some good food. And all of those people out there in TV land, what you want to do is make sure you got the address, the date, and the time for this event that's coming up. Miss Sonya, would you please give them out there in TV land the address, the date, and the time for this event coming up with Gleaners Food, as they will be giving out 30 pounds of food, 40 pounds of food, and to the first 100 families that shows up. Can you give them that address and date and time on that?
Certainly. Thank you, Bishop. That date is June 1st, the very first Thursday of the month, from 2 o'clock to 3:30, where we'll be giving out 30 to 40 pounds of food for up to 100 families. First come, first serve, in a nice and orderly fashion. We are accepting volunteers. Feel free to call Mason Academy at 313-866-3700 if you would like to help with the packaging of the food on that date. Again, June 1st, 2 o'clock to 3:30, 30 to 40 pounds per family will be given out, up to 100 families. First come, first serve. It's not income based, at no cost to you, just for you.
Oh, that's definitely outstanding. You have a question for Miss Sonya?
How do you select your schools, and if any schools are looking to have a site coordinator from your facility, how does that work if they wanted to get one?
If the schools in the Detroit Public School Community District, the DPSCD, wishes to become a community school, where you have access to a community school site coordinator, you are welcome to contact Carol Weaver, who is our executive director at the DPSCD, the DPS School District, and she's the executive director for community schools.
That name sounds familiar, Carol
Yes.
Weaver.
She is our leader for community schools on the DPSCD side.
Is she related, do you know, to the 14th Congressional?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay.
No.
I mean, tied
No.
into that? Okay, you don't know.
Not that I know of.
Okay. Wow, that's outstanding. What else you got going on? Anything?
Okay, yes, definitely. We have a DTE vendor through one of our vendors, where if you are in need of a new refrigerator, there are certain qualifications. You can email, well, let's start with the phone number. You can call 855-602-9747. That's the DTE Energy Efficiency Assistance Program. Again, at 855-602-9747. If you have a refrigerator within your home that is not working efficiently after a certain date, if it was manufactured before the year 2000, this program, through one of my DTE vendors, they'll be able to assist you in getting a new refrigerator, but you must live in Wayne County, and they're specifically trying to target our friends and neighbors in the Detroit communities. But again, it's open for the entire Wayne County. Again, that phone number is 855-602-9747 for the DTE, Energy Efficiency Assistance Program. And again, if you missed that, feel free to contact me at Mason Academy as your community school site coordinator.
So you're giving out free refrigerators?
Yes.
Wow, that's good. A lot of people out there that cannot afford to buy a refrigerator. And that's a blessing for the organization to be giving out free refrigerators.
Yes.
That is a blessing.
Yes.
All right, is there anything else?
Yes. Well, there's always plenty. But again, if you miss anything, you're always welcome to email me at my work email address, which is SV as in Victor, INSON at swsol.org, and that's Vinson at swsol.org for Southwest Solutions. There's many people mention that can't find a job, there aren't any jobs, but lately it is my duty and a privilege to find out what is out there and what's available. There's jobs at Lowe's. You can go to www.career.lowes.com. Some of the other jobs are free individual tutoring for the GED on Wednesdays from 10 a.m. or 2 p.m. at the MTI building at 1200 Oakman Boulevard, Detroit, Michigan. You can call 313-535-9200. That's tutoring for the GED, and that's in partnership with St. Vincent and Sarah Fisher Center, as well as Focus Hope. There is a spring career fair coming up this Friday, April 28th, from 10 a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. at Sir Metro. That's located in Detroit, Michigan, on Michigan Avenue in Southwest Detroit. You can contact them at 313-945-5200 for the spring career fair through Career Metro. And additionally, Southwest Solutions always has opportunities, and they're located in Southwest Detroit. We have offices all over. If you need a home, if you need a loan, if you're looking for job training, feel free to go to the website, which is www.swsol.org for Southwest Solutions.
What do you think about all that?
I think that's great. Now, Southwest, they also give vouchers and things. Can you speak about that? Because I know you give a lot of vouchers to people for furniture and those types of things. How would they really start applying for the vouchers that you give?
Okay.
And about the homes, how does that work?
Okay. As far as the vouchers, I personally don't have information on that today, but that's something that I can obtain and find out more about, because I'm placed at a school, so that I can find out exactly who would be the contact person for you and get that back to you, as well as to present at a later date.
Okay.
As far as you said, what was the other? The homes. We have Southwest Housing as well as Southwest Finance. So if you go to the website, you can find out information about home loans. They'll help you with credit repair, get you on the track if you're a first-time home buyer. And they're doing tremendous things in the city of Detroit. And it's a great resource. Yeah. It's a great resource. Southwest Solutions, which is located in Southwest Detroit. I also have other partners such as the Matrix, where we have Zena, who is our illustrious contact person and partner there on East McNichols and Gratiot, as well as Don Bosco in Northwest Detroit.
That's where Mr. Brown is at. You know Mr.
Yes,
Brown?
Ken Brown.
Ken
Yes,
Brown over at the
one of my
Matrix
partners.
Center. Yeah, I know Ken Brown.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, doing a great work in the
Yes,
city
he
of
is.
Detroit.
Hello, Mr. Ken Brown, if you're looking. All right. Now, we got 3 minutes left,
Yes.
Ms. Sonya. I want you to take these last 3 minutes and talk about grant. How do a small business get a grant, or someone trying to get a grant, because you also deal with grants and things, and how can you help the people out with grants?
Okay, as far as grants are concerned, there are plenty of opportunities available for ministries, startup organizations, after-school programs, businesses to receive grants. These grants that I obtain are through a listserv that I belong to, where I partner with the 3 counties, which is Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb. These resources come to me. There's so many because I send them to you as well. So
Right, we
there's
get all
plenty.
the information.
But we do have local people that have grant resources available, so I can present that at a later time as well. There's so many, I can't think of them off the top of my head. I mean, really, there's like 3 to 5 pages that I receive on a weekly basis. And again, just looking to be a blessing to the city of Detroit.
That is awesome. Wonderful, wonderful. That's good, to see organizations out here that can help people get grants and things, churches and organizations and residents of the community. That is just so good and so outstanding, to see that type of organization out here. And that's something that we're going to have in our church on Saturday mornings, a grant writer or someone that can assist you at helping small businesses and residents get a grant. That's something that we are going to institute in the church in the CDC Center. Amen. And I've been your host today, Prophet Cedric Banks, along with
Providence Dynamic Banks.
and along with
Sonya Vinson.
from
Mason Academy, Southwest Solutions, your community school site coordinator.
all right.
Phone number to the school is 313-866-3700. Thank you.
All right. Welcome to the Community Shall Be Restored. I'm your host, Prophet Cedric Banks. We have Ms. Tamara back. She is running for Detroit City Council, District Number 1. What are some of the, what are some of the things that you are doing for the youth over in District Number 1?
District 1, I am being an advocate for the community, for the kids over there. The kids feel left out. The kids feel that nobody is being involved with them, so I'm the person that's bringing it. Right now, I have the car clubs engaged in the communities. One of the things I mentioned before, us doing things in the wintertime, shoveling snow, cutting grass in the summertime, just being grocery shopping, just being a neighbor, being that person that they can trust, always seeing in the news of the people, the youth against them, we're being the people that they can trust.
All right. Now, where are some of the things that's taking place at with the youth, where other youths may want to come out? How can they be a part of that? How can they connect with you and be a part of that?
Well, they can reach me on Facebook. My Facebook page is Tamara Liberty Smith. They also can email me at Tamara Liberty Smith citycouncil@gmail.com. And they also can reach me. My Instagram is Tamara Liberty Smith. Everything is connected with my name, Tamara Liberty Smith.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. That is good. What are some of the things, some of the changes, or some of the ideas and things that you have bringing into City Council?
Well, I'm a 70s baby. I was born in the 70s, and one of the things that I remember in my childhood was the swimmobile. And I noticed that a lot of things that we had back when I was a kid are no longer available. The city doesn't offer them anymore. But I feel if we can bring some of these activities back in, the bookmobile, because education is leaving. The schools are drastically closing. Bring the education to the neighborhoods. Bring the swimmobile back. Bring things that will engage these kids to have some type of activity so they won't be bored and committing the crimes that they're committing. So those are some of the things that I'm looking forward to doing, being on city council.
That is a good idea, bringing the swimmobiles back. But they had that back in the day. I remember that. They had that back in the day, back in the 70s.
And when we look at it, it looked like it actually was like a garbage bin.
Right.
It doesn't look like it was anything that was costly.
Right.
Something that we can duplicate and bring back again. More modern ones.
Seemed like it wouldn't take a lot of money.
No, absolutely not.
It
And
seemed
the
like
kids
it-
will love it.
Right.
Something for them to do. Engage in the community since, they're not allowed to go in a lot of areas of Detroit anymore. And not that they're keeping them away, but because they don't feel safe going out, the police are really heavy in certain parts of the city. So a lot of the kids are trapped in the neighborhoods. So to bring something in the neighborhoods for them.
It's very, very interesting the way me and Tamara connected. It was a miracle. It was a miracle written all over it. I never heard of that. I deal with all type of people in this city. Some of the most powerful people in this city I deal with, have relationships with. And the way she told me this relationship came down when I met her. I met her Friday. Never seen her before. And I was speaking at the march where over there on Murray Hill for Little Malik Causey, where that march would had about 50 police officers there, and there were about 3 or 4 pastors praying, and I was one of the pastors that was praying. Had about 300 people there. I was speaking about where my church was located at, located on 7 Mile and Gratiot. I mentioned the Wow Center, and when I mentioned the Wow Center, it was like a light went off in her. She just like, wow. And she just tell the people how we met, because that's a miracle. I still can't comprehend that today.
It's really crazy. I had a stranger text me, said she got my name from the Department of Elections. So I'm kind of reluctant because people run scams, and so I talked to her and she mentioned Pastor Banks. Told me to get over here and talk to him. So I'm like, okay, I had never heard of him. I called my PR. He's like, I don't know about that. They're probably doing something over there for the East Side people. You live on the West Side. Get over here. I get another call from her. Did you go? I'm like, no, I didn't go. But then I run into him at a peace walk, who is actually a member of my former car club, whose nephew was shot, Malik. And I see Banks, he's here preaching, speaking over the family. And I went up to him and I'm like, oh my God, you're the man that they've been telling me to get to. It's you. And everything that he's doing for the candidates in the city, plugging people
You can
together.
see why now, huh?
Yes. So that was awesome.
Right. That's amazing. And just once again, what I want you to do is just speak your heart right there. Look in that camera and speak your heart about what your goals are, what your future is, what you want to do. And what's ever on your heart, just speak it.
I've been a resident of District 1 my entire life. These districts are something that's new that has come.
Right.
But when it comes down to it, I grew up on 7 Mile and Greenview, which is part of my district. I've been advocating for people my entire life. It's something that I do. And what I've been doing, I want to take it to a higher level of being a policy maker and bring it publicly, what I've been doing privately. I enjoy helping people. I enjoy assisting. I enjoy making a difference. I believe that when you want to make a difference, I believe change starts with you. I want to be the change that I want to see in my city. So the last thing that I can remember that Obama said in his speech, if you are dissatisfied with what you have seen, get you some petitions, get you a clipboard, and go out and run yourself. And that's what I decided to do. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm determined. I won't be defeated. I have 2.5 million viewers that I need to come from on this side of the screen to come on this side and standing ground to stand with me so that we can make a difference here in this city. I'm fighting for the people. I'm fighting for these kids. Sex trafficking has been really, really heavy on my heart.
So you're involved in sex trafficking.
I have been. I don't even know.
What's been your role in that?
Well, you know, with me being having a great social media presence and influencer, I have people reach out to me. I had a family reach out to me and telling me that their child was missing since February. Got out of my bed at 3 o'clock in the morning because someone told me where this kid was on the east side of Detroit. Went and rescued her, reunited her with her family within 2 hours of it being placed on my Facebook. I had another incident of a family, a white girl who had been caught up in a sex trafficking ring at the Victory Inn Motel in Dearborn. I went to a sex trafficking meeting with the President Brenda Jones a few days ago, and I gave some information that the family had reached out to me. Next day, I seen it on WDIV Channel 4. Yesterday morning, the family inboxed me and said she's been caught thanks to you. So, social media is so important. People use it for different activities in their life, but social media definitely is a very powerful force in our lives and can connect us, can get things in order, can unite people more than just on a friendship basis, more than just what people use to vent or their diary. We can use this as a dialogue to connect with the people, to break down this crime, for people to be a force to tell things that they don't want to do to the police. We can use it in such a positive way, and that's what the impact it has had for me over my life.
So you have seen the success of social media then, huh?
Absolutely, 100%. I have had 100% success rate with social media.
What type of success have you seen with social media?
My biggest success is when I had an 85-year-old grandmother that was carjacked on the west side of Detroit. And I used social media not only to get her vehicle back and to track down the carjackers, and an apprehension and arrest was made in 2 hours. The DPD told me they had never seen such short ever in their history of being police officers. But it was not just me. It was the power of my audience and the power of social media.
All right, wonderful. Now that is powerful. Now, how human sex trafficking? You know, how bad is that in here in this town in Michigan now?
We are number 2 in the country.
Wow.
Yeah, it's worse than what people are realizing, and it's overlooked, and it's not talked about, and this is getting out of control.
All right, you know, we got 1 minute left. Tamara, you brought some great resources today to the show.
Thank you, sir.
I can see how you got a lot of followers, you know, following you and viewing you.
Thank you.
I think you're a very determined lady. You're sincere. And you know, you definitely have what it takes to be a blessing to the community.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So give out your information with 1 minute to go. Your Facebook page, your number, your website, and then we go close it out.
Once again, I'm Tamara Liberty Smith. I'm your candidate for Detroit City Council District 1. You can reach me on my Facebook page, Tamara Liberty Smith. You can reach me on Instagram, Tamara Liberty Smith. You can email me at tamaralibertysmithcitycouncil@gmail.com.
All right. I've been your host today, Prophet Cedric Banks. We had an outstanding show, and we'll see you next Saturday night at 8 p.m. on Comcast Channel 90.